Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kylie and today we're making a crocheted bee. Now this is a very fast and easy pattern and it's also super fun to make, so let's get into it. So what you're going to need for this pattern is a 4.5mm hook, 1cm eyes, scissors, 1 stitch marker, and stuffing. For this pattern I am using soft classic acrylic yarn from Loops and Threads, and I have a yellow, a white, and a black. So for round 1 you're going to be starting with the yellow yarn. So for this, you're going to do 6 single crochets into the magic ring. So how to do a magic ring is you take 2 of your fingers and you wrap it around twice, and you take your hook, you go underneath the first loop and then grab the second one, pull through, and then you're going to twist it. And then you're going to grab your working yarn and you're going to pull that through that loop, like that, and then you should have this ring. So now you're going to take your hook and you're going to do 1 single crochet into the ring. So to do a single crochet, you take your hook underneath the circle and then you grab your working yarn with your hook, pull it through, so you should have 2 loops on your hook now, and then you're going to take your working yarn again and you're going to pull through both, and then that's your first single crochet. So you want to do that 5 more times. So you go under, grab, and then grab again. That, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you're going to pull on your tail until it closes it up like this. So for round 2 you're going to do 6 increases. Now how to do an increase is you start out with 1 single crochet, so you go underneath your next stitch, so there should be 3 loops, and then you pull your working yarn through 2 of those, and then you should have 2, and then you pull your working yarn through both of those 2. So, and then for an increase, you go into the exact same stitch, and then you do another single crochet like that. For your second increase, you go underneath your next stitch, pull your working yarn through, pull your working yarn through again, and then you go into the exact same stitch, put your working yarn through, and then again. So that's 2 increases. So then you want to do that 4 more times. So you'll have 12 when you're finished. So for round 3, you're going to do a single crochet and an increase. So for a single crochet, you go into your next stitch, and then you pull your yarn through, like that, and then you do an increase into your next stitch. Like that. So then you're going to do that all the way around until you have 18. So for round 4, you're going to do 2 single crochets and an increase. So you're going to do 1 single crochet, 2, and an increase. And then you're going to do that all the way around until you have 24. For round 5, you're going to do 1 single crochet all the way around. So for that, you do 1 single crochet all the way around. So you're just going to continue that the entire way. So for round 6, you're going to change to your black yarn. So how I like to switch is I take my hook out and then I pull this till I only have 2 loops left. So then you can go underneath both like this. So you haven't done a full single crochet yet. So now I flip it over and I grab my black yarn and I do 2 knots. And then you're gonna wanna pull your black through both loops. So like that. So for round 6, you're gonna do 1 single crochet with black all the way around. So for round 7, you're gonna do the exact same thing. So for your next round, you're gonna go back to your yellow yarn. So I like to keep my yellow yarn connected, but you can cut it off if you want to and then reattach it like we did last time. So for this round, you're gonna pull your yellow yarn through, and then I like to pull my black tight, and then you're gonna do, for 2 rounds, for 8 and 9, you're gonna do 1 single crochet around. Okay, so now for rows 10 and 11, you're gonna switch back to black. So put your hook under 2, and then grab your black, pull through, pull your yellow tight, and then you're gonna do 1 single crochet around. So before we go into row 12, you're gonna add the eyes. So I like to pull my yarn a little bit, and then, so for this, you're gonna attach the eyes between rows 3 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna add the other one to the other side, 1, 2, 3, and they should be 9 stitches apart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right there. And then you want to add your backings to them. So for round 12, you're going to go back to the yellow yarn. So pull your black, and then you should have 2 loops. And then you're going to take your yellow yarn, you want to pull through both. So then what I like to do is I like to cut my black yarn, and then I'll make 2 knots on the yellow. So for round 12, you're going to do 2 single crochets and a decrease. So you do 1 single crochet, 2, and then how to do a decrease is you put your hook into the next stitch, pull your working yarn through, and then you put your hook into the next stitch, pull your working yarn through, so you should have 3 loops, and then you want to pull your working yarn through all 3, like that. And then you're going to do that all the way around until you have 18. So for round 13, you're going to do 1 single crochet and a decrease. So you do 1 single crochet and then a decrease. And then you're going to do it all the way around until you have 12. So now we're going to stuff the bee. So for round 14, you're going to do 6 decreases. So now we are going to close it off. So you want to cut your yarn with a pretty long string, and then you want to pull your yarn through, like that. And then you can take off your stitch marker. And then how to close it off is you want to take your needle through the front stitch only. So just go in and out like this. And you just want to pull until it closes. Then you want to do a knot, and then I just go in and out to make sure it stays in place. And then you can cut your string. So now we are going to do the wings. So you want to switch to your white yarn, and you're going to do 6 single crochets into a magic ring. So wrap it around twice, put your hook under the first loop, pull your second one, and then you want to grab your working yarn and pull through. So then you have this loop. Next, you want to do a single crochet into the loop. So go underneath the loop, pull your working yarn through, so you have 2 stitches on your hook, and then you want to pull your working yarn through those 2. So then you're going to do that 5 more times. So for round 2, you're going to do 6 increases. And then you want to leave a pretty long strand and you want to cut it. And then pull through. And then I like to take my needle, and then I will sew this into the back. And then there's your first wing. So now you're just going to repeat that for your second wing. that you've finished both of your wings, now you're gonna attach them to your bee. So for this, basically you're just going right above the eye, and the wings are gonna be 4 stitches apart. And that is how you make a crochet bee. So here's another example of other ways you can make your bee. So these are all of my fruit bees. So I got a blueberry bee, a strawberry bee, a orange, grape, and a lemon bee. So yeah, you can just do whatever you want with this pattern, and it doesn't matter what colors you use. So just have fun with it. Hey, thanks so much for watching my tutorial. Make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what I should do next. See you next time. Bye.